have in common. They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here's Young. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. From deep three-point land. Drains the triple.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Young. Here's Brunson. Bridges, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson outside.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Towns. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
When you watch Jalen Johnson, his athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just thinking he gets his confidence.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Young misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Out to Bridges. A deep 3. No good there.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Anunoby from deep three-point land. Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Bridges, a screen on Young. Back to Bridges. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 4. Now Okongwu. Hart pulls it in. Bridges outside. From the arc. And again, the Knicks missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Young. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
And the Knicks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A. tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. 4-point game. Here's Okongwu. Count the basket. Okongwu's gotten his second bucket.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
And Anunoby for 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
1:02 left in the opening quarter. Young against Brunson. Young can't hit. And here's New York now. They trail by 6. Brunson finds Hart. Towns with the ball. The 3 is up. And that's collected by Trae Young. For 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns up top. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Knicks keep it alive. Here's Brunson outside. Pure from 3-point range. Brunson's got 8 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Stolen by Anunoby. Deflects the pass. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second.
A guy who loves attacking the rim hard, putting some muscle on it.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Knicks trail by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Young. He's got 10. Johnson a screen on Hart. Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's Young with the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Takes the 3. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Right side Young. Outside Hunter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Bogdanovich, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing, right side. Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jumps up and finished off by Hunter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Okongwu with screen on Brunson. 16. Young looking for an opening. The kick to Hunter from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists. Now in this one, when the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
It's stolen by Johnson.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Towns. Out to the wing. Brunson passes to Bridges. From behind the arc. And Young pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Okongwu. To halt the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from the wing. Now here's Young. Brunson defending. And here's Okongwu for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Towns. Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hart's got 5 now.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Well, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Rejected by Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rizachet out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Larry Nance. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Matthews in at small forward. Here's McBride. The offensive rebound. Achua for 3. Can't hit that one. Atlanta leading by 19. And Nance with the slam.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Here's Daniels. Misses the 3. Here's Shamet. 3-pointer, no good. Atlanta has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
A nice shot by McBride.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Capella. Here's Matthews. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Matthews got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Rizachet. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Count it.
Yeah, great look for Ricochet. Close in, gets it done.
New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Robinson. Achua for 3. Sinks it from distance. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
For New York, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. New York, no good that time either.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And he lobs it up. Achua with the dunk.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. It's Daniels with a drive. The 3 from Ricochet. Atlanta gets it back. Here's the 3. And he jams it home with authority.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Pass to Dadier. Now McBride. The ball's knocked loose. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Fires the 3. Daniels misses. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Ricochet. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Atlanta firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Dadier in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Out to the right wing. Nance for 3. Buries it from 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Ricochet, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A new lineup here for New York. He was all alone on that one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3. Offensive board. The kick to Hunter. Takes a 3. The shot no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Towns with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Young can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's stolen by Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Anunoby on the wing. Hunter covering. And Anunoby gets it to go.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Trae Young, first personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby against Hunter. Left side, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. They set the pick. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Ooh, poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Anunoby passes to Hart. 5 to shoot. Towns against Okongwu. The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Young drawing the double team. And here's Hunter for 3. Hart pulls it in. Now here's Towns. Pass to Hart. Bridges with it. Guarded by Young. Now here's Bridges. Now Young with a steal. Over Brunson. Oh, a beautiful finish by Trae Young.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Fires away from way outside, and that bucket's good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Brent.
front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Towns. Here's Anunoby. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here is Edwards. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Conley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now the Knicks with it. It's a three-point game. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Bridges against Edwards. Hart with a screen on Conley. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Randall with the bucket.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Pass to Brunson. Left side, Towns. Towns, a screen on McDaniel. Back to Towns. Goes up on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. And that ties it up.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. They swipe it. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Now, Hart, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. It's good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Here he goes. And finished off by McDaniel.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
It's good.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Brunson draws the double. Pass to Towns. A floater. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Timberwolves lead 12.
Edwards kicks to Reed. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Towns. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And the second quarter about to... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Kept alive. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Edwards, no good on that one. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he
Knicks lead 18.
Edwards kicks to Reed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
3 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Miller's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 33.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen for Edwards. The muscle from Edwards. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Inside, they get a hand on it. DiVincenzo with it. Brunson picks him up. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Miller, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels, and he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. 1:27 left to play in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:24 left in the second quarter. Now McBride. Shamet on the wing. Back to McBride. New York needs to get off a shot. Drops in the tray.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Timberwolves lead 27.
Conley feeling it out. Alexander Walker. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Dadier. Cranes the three-pointer. Dadier's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for New York. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Conley. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
From beyond the arc, and the Knicks hit again from deep. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 4. Conley kicks to DiVincenzo.
27.
Pass to Reed. Here's Conley to halt the run, and it's Shamet with the rebound. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's McBride, and again it's New York.
Knicks lead.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
27.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard. For 3. Offensive rebound. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Gobert, guarded by Robinson. Gobert can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. Over to the wing. Stolen away. Here's Dadier. His three-pointer's off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
DiVincenzo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Pass to McBride. Here's Dadier, defended by Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A three for DiVincenzo. For the lead, Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in.
Number 30, Julius Randle.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Well, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley with a wide open look. And they get it back. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Gobert. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Over Robinson. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Tries a three off the inbound. McBride's shot is off. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Conley, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. Fires the three. And Julius Randle with the three. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
Shots good by Achua. Achua's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you know, that last three got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's McBride. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Conley outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
3 points.
Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Achua inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Achua's got his third bucket of the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fun contest. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Anunoby. Stolen by McDaniels. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to town. And now that's 11 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Anunoby sends it back. And here's Brunson outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Well, they've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Here's DiVincenzo. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Hart wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Driving the lane.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Knows they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
Here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Brunson the pass to Towns. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And he makes that one.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that flex DNA.
To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. 9 points from Mikal Bridges. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall a screen on Anunoby. Randall right side. Back to Edwards. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns kicks to Bridges. Buries it from outside.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Stolen by Brunson. Towns looking around, and they commit an intentional foul. This is another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than...
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Mike, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here's Young. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Pass to Edwards. For 3, Conley. The rebound by Atlanta. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night. Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And he gets the bucket. Young's got 8 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And here's Hunter for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now Young with a steal. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
McDaniels from long range. On target from range.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Young from long range. And Atlanta misses again. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Puts up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. There's the 3. And that's good. Anthony Edwards for 3. 9 points in the game.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop Anthony Edwards.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Hunter. Four on the clock. Let's go with a 3.
Well, with Edwards, you have to contend with his energy and intensity at both ends.
On the take. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards has got 11.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. 1:03 left in the first quarter. A shot to stop the run. Kept alive by Atlanta. Johnson finds Hunter. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Randle. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Edwards for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball's going up the court. Hunter on the wing. Reed defending. And DeAndre Hunter gets a three. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Edwards against Hunter. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Right side, Edwards. No good on the shot. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And back to the start of the... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So for Minnesota right now, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Joe Ingles, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Here he goes, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Daniels. No good on the 3. Ingles with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Daniels.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Outside Edwards. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ricochet, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Atlanta misses again. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Johnson against DiVincenzo. Pass to Daniels. Screen by Capella. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 11 points.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Daniels misses.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. DiVincenzo covering.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Rizachet, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Atlanta making some changes. Nance comes in for Johnson, and it's Matthews in for Hunter. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Randall, he's checked in for McDaniels. Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the night. Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. 1:02 left in the first half of this game. Outside, Ingles. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Screen by Capella. Atlanta again missing. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Hawks trail by 3. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Fast break, Minnesota. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. To the right side. Gobert inside. Guarded by Capella.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Nance for 3. Knocks down the long J. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rucks, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We got Rizachet. Larry Nance is out there with a Kongwu. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Matthews in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young against Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Nance with a screen on Conley. Young with it. Ingles covering. Nance against Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Ingles. Here's Randall. And a Kongwu with the block. And he gets it back.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is They just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Young looking around. Pass to Rizashea. Okongwu, a screen on Randall. Matthews passes to Okongwu. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sends it home from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Young, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Now Randall. Drives to the hoop, and it's Randall with the jam.
This is the energy Randall provides. When he's charging inside, he wants to hammer it down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Gobert. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Trae Young. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Looking to win the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Knocked away. Here we go. And Rizashea gets it to go. Rizashea's got his first bucket in this one.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fast break, Minnesota. Randall against Capella. Right side, McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 5 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Matthews' shot is good.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Daniels. Up and over Conley. Another one falls for Atlanta. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Miller is out there with Nas Reed. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Dozier in at the 3. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dozier. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Left side, Johnson. Outside, Young. Jacks up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. It's Reed with a drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Another shot. Driving in. Randall can't hit.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Hunter passes to Young. The 3 ball is good from Young.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
The drive by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Young against DiVincenzo. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Young. Now Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Young against DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 6. McDaniels with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, and Johnson with a block. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find it.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Hunter, a screen on DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And they go to the intentional foul. Daniels is checked in for Young. And Minnesota with possession here. 6-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. Hits both from the stripe.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Edwards with a step, and Edwards slams it in.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Free throw good, Edwards. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Okongwu, a screen on Randall. Johnson passes to Daniels. There's the triple. Edwards pulls it in. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
Both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the four-man position. Now Hart after the missed three from Trae Young. The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Bogdanovich looking around. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
Well, if Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
Young pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Young, no good. The Knicks off to a quick start here. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And here's Young after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Young dishes to Johnson. Will it go? 6 on the shot clock. Young outside. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at moving inside and finding some space.
Brunson. What a terrific move that was. Brunson's got 10 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his team.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Jumps up, and Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
For 3, Hunter. They grab their own miss. And Okongwu slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from MGA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Count that one.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. Bridges deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3, and it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Here's Hart. Still yet to score. Anunoby, no good. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Okongwu with the screen for Young, and the rejection by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
.51 seconds left in the first quarter. Young for 3, nailed from three-point land. Young's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bridges outside. Brunson a screen on Bogdanovich. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
And here's Brunson outside. Okongwu grabs the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich wide open. Bridges with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. And here we go. Here's Hart, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Johnson left side. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns. And at the center, filling out the middle. Young with no one around. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Back to Hart. And that one is off. Good D by Johnson. Atlanta's shooting 43% from the floor. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Here's Anunoby. And it's blocked. Young outside. Shoots over Brunson. Young's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
The Hawks leading. Johnson outside. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Towns with the steal. Here's Hart. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Towns. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's New York now. Here's Brunson. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
For 3, Hunter. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And stolen by Bogdanovich. From downtown, his shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovich. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. Covered by Hunter. Back to Hart. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And they're running. Towns with it. Okongwu covering. Pass to Hart. Young against Brunson. From 18 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
And here's Young from the arc, knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 13. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Hart finds Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Matthews. Rizachet is out there with Daniels. And it's Nance, and it's Capella in its center. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closely. Here's Shamet. Good on the triple. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Daniels kicks to Nance. With the floater, and that one is good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Shamet on the wing. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Achua. 5 on the clock. Here's Dadier. For the 3. They get it back. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr.
Larry Nance Jr.
That's his first foul.
Team second.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Clock at 6. Here's McBride. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Here's Daniels. Defended by McBride. The shot's good from Nance.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
It's deflected. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And it's good for 2. Now, Rizachet. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Nance. Shamet with the steal. He's all alone. Launches the 3. And they recover it from deep three-point territory. Hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got 6.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Here's Daniels, defended by McBride. Daniels passes to Nance. Outside Matthews. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Achua, the dunk by Achua.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's the crossover, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Daniels passes to Nance. Back to Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. But Trey, and it's Shamet with the rebound. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. McBride finds Achua. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team starter.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Shamet. There's a screen by Achua. Shamet the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 2. This one for 3. And that one's good. Shamet. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
There's the steal. Here's Daniels. He knocks it down.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review
Third quarter is over, and it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the end.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. New York ahead. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Pass to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Basket counts.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Brunson up top, defended by Young. Brunson kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing, defended by Hart. Hunter no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns with it, guarded by Hunter. Towns, the pass to Hart. Now Brunson. There's the lob to Bridges. Young with the steal. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Johnson against Hart. Outside, Bogdanovich. Brunson against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Anunoby finds Brunson. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Hart, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 21 points for Trae Young.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Anunoby, and he swishes it right through.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Young against Brunson. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
New York moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Hunter, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Yes!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barr could do it. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team second.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. A rare miss for him. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4-man spot. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson passes to Bridges. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Edwards comes with a double team. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Outside Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Uses the glass on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Screen by Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Conley finds McDaniels. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns against Edwards. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he comes up with a bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And there's a pick. To the paint. Hart can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 7. McDaniels with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Outside Reed. Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The three, Randall, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
5 ticks left in the first. To the middle. Robinson. Off with the layup. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Daje in at the 3 spot. Stolen by Conley. Randall outside. Takes a 3. Achua with a rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Daje. Fires for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now today are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players. Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
McBride can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Knicks trail by 14. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Outside McBride. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Shamet. McBride with it. He's guarded by Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Ingles. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
McBride can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 20. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. Minnesota shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 21. Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Conley. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. They're taking about the shots.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Ingles, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Hart. No points yet. And stolen by Edwards.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Knocks down the triple.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Anunoby against McDaniels. Here's Bridges, and he drives in. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 23. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Ingles passes to Edwards. Back to Ingles. Now Edwards. The three. And Anunoby pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hart can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Got it. DiVincenzo's got 10.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Brunson misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Towns, right side. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, Ingles. He's guarded by Bridges. And another basket for Minnesota.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Here's Brunson. That one's wide left.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For New York, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McDaniels can't hit.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 10 points.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Towns finds Hart. And here's Anunoby. For 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Ingles. Alexander Walker with it. Reed for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the 2nd half. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Count it. Good. He's got 5.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Towns for what a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love Nick.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Minnesota delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Tipped away and stolen by Brunson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
To the inside. Anunoby for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Conley with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. McDaniels passes to Conley, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Edwards.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Edwards, no good. Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Slams it in.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Brunson against Conley. Brunson passes to Towns. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And here's Edwards outside and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Conley sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Edwards with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Edwards can't hit. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
Nice job measuring the defense right there. Bridges sensing separation and torching him off the dribble.
Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 8 assists in the game. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, team on his mind first. Hart not hesitating to give that ball up.
To the left wing. Gobert finds Conley. Here's Randall from downtown. Drops in the 3. Randall's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Towns. Hart passes to Brunson. Let's go with a three. McDaniels with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks miss again.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And the basket by Edwards.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside McDaniels. Conley up top. The kick out to Edwards. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. From deep. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry.
paper break, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson, Okongwu, Young, and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
And it's the Hawks ball. 4-point game. Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Young. And the layup is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Reed throws it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Bogdanovic kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Back to Bogdanovic. Launches from deep. Offensive rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Hunter sets a screen for Johnson. 3-pointer. Reed with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here is Edwards. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Young. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets the extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Hunter, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Randall against Johnson. Randall with the bucket.
Oh, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
It's Young on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Johnson. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Okongwu. There's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. And they're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The 3. They get the rebound. Another shot. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Conley. And here's Young from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards looking it over. Here's Randle. Drives to the hoop. And Randle throws it down.
Going towards the basket, and that's when Randle's most dangerous.
Young drives in. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards loves it in there. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Hunter against McDaniel. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Young. The 19-footer is on the money. 9 points for Trae Young.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young up top, covered by Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards, pure.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Conley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 12.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Ricochet. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Matthews with the steal. Capella with it. Conley picks him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. Capella sets a screen for Ricochet. Young drives in.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Outside Conley. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. That one good for two. Ingles has got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Capella sets a screen for Nance. Inside. Crafty move. And Capella with the layup.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
Here's Conley, and Capella sends it back.
Timberwolves foul.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Nance. Both free throws good from Nance. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's a good screen, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Teams are in their trenches from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Daniels. Hands out there with Matthews. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Ricochet in at the 2-spot. And here's Conley outside. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Outside Matthews. No good from outside. The Timberwolves shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Daniels from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Reed. Nance with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And you can tell Ricochet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Stolen by Conley. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
What a nice burst. Randle changing ends like a guard that time.
Into the lane.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Randle. Can't get it to fall.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Rizachet. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Goes up, and Reed throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Matthews. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
DiVincenzo finds Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Here is Daniels. He's defended by Randle. Pass to Nance. Okongwu with the screen for Nance. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Picked by Randle. Here's McDaniels. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Conley. And it's good.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Gobert. Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley gets the bucket.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. McDaniels against Hunter. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hunter. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Ball's knocked loose. High post, Gobert. Bogdanovich on him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Young inside. Guarded by Reed. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Young. Here's Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Hunter with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Young. Here's DiVincenzo. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Here's Daniels, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, he loves pounding that ball. Randall driving right through contact.
Here is Daniels, defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Daniels. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 7. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. The Hawks again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Hunter up top. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. McDaniels with the ball. 6 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got the lead back up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Okongwu tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
The upgrade factor. The assist, Daniels.
That's a 2 from Randall. Gets the bucket. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.